This is Kevin King with Pinehurst Websites, and we've gone through on how to create navigation menus, but now I'm going to show you how to create a drop-down menu in Shopify. So let's go ahead and we're going to create a new link on the main menu right here. Now these links connect directly to pages. When we do a drop-down menu, depending on the theme, when you click on the top link, it may not go anywhere, but it may just act as a title. Depending on the theme. Some links allow you to click on that top link, some don't, but we're going to create a drop down, and the theme that we're using while we're doing this tutorial is the debut theme. So let's go ahead and do it real quick, and we're going to go to online store, we're going to go to navigation menu, and we're going to go to main menu, and we're going to add a new item, and we're going to just click on add menu item. Upper right hand corner, we're going to put air filters is going to be the name of the link, and then we're going to connect it to a collection, and I'm going to show you right here you can filter that collection and just show certain items in it, but this one we're just going to create, really it's a title link, but we're connecting it to air filters. So if we save that menu right now, we've got a new link, but now we want to make a drop down. So when you want to make a drop down, you're going to add a menu and you're going to move it under that main menu. So let me just show you how it displays right now. So right now you're just going to click on it and it's going to go to that entire collection. So when we change it to a drop down, let's go ahead and just add a couple items. I'm going to put 20 by 20 air filters, and I'm going to use, I created a collection for 20 by 20 by 1 air filters. So I could do that, or I could just go to all air filters. This is going to give me the same results. And I have tagged those items. And if I use a tag, and this is a tag, it will filter out just the 20 by 20 items on there. So if I just save the menu as it is, it's going to add a new link at the top for 20 by 20 next to air filters. But if I want it to be a drop down, I just move this over, and you see how it can be, see the little circle, and when that circle is to the right, it becomes a sub menu. So let's go ahead and add a couple of other items. And I'm going to put just MERV 11 filters I want to show here, and I'm going to do the same filtering trick I did before, where I just put air filters and then I just put the tag. Tags are case sensitive, so it has to match exactly. So now I have another link. I'm going to just put all air filters and do one more and call it all air filters. And since as I said to you before, the top link won't be clickable in this particular theme, and some themes it would be, I'm just going to connect to the air filter collection. So that'll show all filters. So now when I save this menu, we're going to go preview it, and what you're going to see is we're going to see a drop-down menu. So now when I click on the preview, we see that this is now, when you click on it, it doesn't go to the collection, it goes to a drop-down menu. And then when I click on 20 by 20, it goes to only the 20 by 20s, and when I click on the MERV 11, it goes to anything that is tagged MERV 11, and then when I click on all air filters, it goes to the entire collection. So that's all there is to creating a drop-down menu. So obviously this will present a little bit different on mobile, but you can also do nested navigation menus, but they format them differently depending on what kind of theme you're using. So for this theme, the way it does nested navigation, I'm going to show you one other little trick, is if you want to move things around, you can move them around like this. But now we could make these two submenus under air filters, and you see how these are now submenus, and then we're going to add one more collection. And this can be anything. I'm just doing it as an example. and you'll see how it formats it differently, your nested navigation here. So now these are sub collections basically, or sub menus underneath of all air filters, and then this is its own title, air filter. So let's go ahead and save that menu and just see how it formats differently. And you see how this starts to create, you've got two sub menus under this. This is another title, and then we could put sub menus under this. So this is all determined by the theme. So different themes are going to present your nested submenus or your submenus differently. So just want to show you what happens when you start using this feature, where you're making a drop down, but also you're indenting them or making them another level in. And usually the maximum level that you can go in is going to be determined by the theme. So you're going to see how I'm not able to drag this one over to here any further. So you can only go 1, 2, 3 levels deep, basically. There's other types of menus like a mega menu, but those are usually built into the theme, and those are set up in the customized theme usually. So anyway, this is a good breakdown of how your menus are going to work. And like I said, they may display straight down in a line, or they may display different ways depending on the theme. So if you look at the previews of the themes, you can see a lot of times how your drop downs are going to display. Hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.